President, this will be just very short. I just wanted to put on record, Mr. President, na nakapanlulumo, nakakagalit at nakakakulo ng dugo, Mr. President, na marinig at makita right before our very eyes yung pong mga hindi ko kayang sabihin na malademonyong proyekto. Dahil sabi nga ho ni Senator Lacson, guni-guni hindi na makita. Siguro ito po yung dahilan kung bakit for the past 3 years, siguro naiintindihan na ako ni Senator Bato, ni Senator JV, the past 3 years, bakit ako nanggagalaite. 3 taon ko na po itong sinasabi, itong mga kalokohan sa flood control program. Mr. President, ginahasa po ng flood control program ng gobyerno ang aming lalawigan sa Bulacan. Nakakalungkot po, Mr. President, sapagkat pag tinignan nyo rin po itong 2025 flood control budget, Mr. President, yung binabanggit po ni Senator Ping na pare-pareho po yung amount, ganito pa rin po. Total of 14 billion sa lalawigan ng Bulacan. Mr. President, nandito po yung ilang mga mayors natin. Nandito po si Mayor Bong, si Mayor ng Balagtas, Mayor ng San Miguel, Bulacan. Nandito po sila para suportahan ang Senado, para magkaroon ng no nonsense, no secret cows, Mr. President, na investigasyon at masiguro na magkaroon ng hustisya ang aming minamahal na lalawigan. Mr. President, gusto ko lang pong i-put into the record that we thank the gentleman from Cavite, Mr. President. We have been looking forward to seeing him here in the Senate dahil alam natin, Mr. President, may mangyayari na dito sa ating ginagawang investigasyon at mapapanagot ang dapat mapanagot. And again, I appeal to the members of this August Chamber to help not only our great province of Bulacan but also all provinces in the Philippines. Maraming salamat, Ginoong Pangulo. May I give the floor to our Minority Leader who is seeking the floor, Mr. President.
Thank you, Majority Leader. Before I recognize the Minority Leader, the Chair would also like to thank Senator Lacson for his bombastic privilege speech and congratulate him. Congratulations, Senator Lacson. Minority Leader.
Thank you, Mr. President. Aside from congratulating and commending Senator Ping Lacson, I was discussing this with him earlier. We indeed commend him because he's under the weather. He's not actually well, but he came over to deliver his privilege speech, although his doctors told him to rest and not to go to work today. But still, he did. No, you see the importance of what he has to deliver. So, I know for a fact that Senator Lacson has never been known to evade any interpellations, but because of health reasons, I would like to move that all the interpellations forthcoming on this privilege speech be done in our next regular session, Mr. President.
It will be on Tuesday. Yeah. Yes, Mr. President.
What does the Majority Leader say?
We are in full understanding, Mr. President, of our good colleague who is more than willing to entertain questions, Mr. President. We all know that. And he's more than willing to entertain questions, Mr. President, by Tuesday, Mr. President, when we resume session. Mr. President, there are a number of senators who would like to make a short manifestation. May I move that we recognize the gentleman from Tarlac, Senator Bam Aquino, Mr. President.
The gentleman from Tarlac, Senator Bam Aquino, is recognized.
Thank you, Mr. President. Unang-una po sa lahat, nais kong magpasalamat kay Senator Lacson sa kanyang presentation at alam ho natin na napakahalaga ng issue na ito na malaman ho natin kung saan napupunta yung pondo sa flood control at nakikita naman po natin na bilyon-bilyong piso na ang nawawala na dapat napupunta sa taong bayan. So Mr. President, upon the suggestion of the Minority Floor Leader, I will hold off my interpellations for the next session and instead just manifest my support and congratulations to the good gentleman from Cavite. Thank you very much, Mr. President.
Thank you, Senator Aquino.
Thank you,
Leader.
Mr. President. Next to make a short manifestation is the gentleman from Palawan, Senator Erwin Tulfo. I move that he be recognized, Mr. President.
Senator Erwin Tulfo, the gentleman from Palawan, is recognized.
Mr. President, this representation fully supports Senator Ping Lacson's call to demand full accountability for the disturbing anomalies in our flood control projects. Kahapon lamang po sa Senate Blue Ribbon Committee, na pinamunuan ni Senator Marcoleta na siwalat ang sandamakmak na ghost flood control projects. Kawalan ng master plan at pagpabor sa ilang mga probinsya, gayong hindi naman po kasama sa listahan ng mga flood-prone areas. Nakakapanlumo dahil sa kabila ng bilyon-bilyong pondong inilaan sa flood control projects na ito, ay marami pa rin sa ating kababayan ang nalulubog sa baha. Sa DPWH pa lamang po ay meron na tayong inilaang halos 996.5 billion pesos o halos 1 trilyon, Mr. President. Ito ay mula sa GAA sa ilalim ng Flood Management Program. Hindi pa po kasama rito ang budget na inilaan sa DNR, MMDA at iba pang mga ahensya para rin sa pagkontrol ng baha. Ulitin ko po, this is nothing less than a grand robbery of our nation. It is for this reason, Mr. President, that I also filed Senate Resolution number 31, which seeks to investigate reported abuse of flood control programs and related projects. Senate Resolution number 70, which seeks to investigate illegal construction of structures and waterways in Palawan. And Senate Bill number 769, which seeks to institutionalize Metro Manila Drainage Master Plan as a long-term strategy for drainage infrastructure development. Mr. President, harap-harapan na pong niyanakawan ang taong bayan dahil sa kakulangan ng pananagutan. Our people deserve no less than truth, transparency, and justice. Huwag na po nating hintayin na lumubog ulit ang bayan bago tayo kumilos. Let's build a Philippines that doesn't just survive the floods, but rises above it. Maraming salamat, Mr. President.
Thank you, Senator Tulfo, Majority
Mr.
Leader.
President, next to make a short manifestation is our Deputy Minority Leader, Senator Risa Hontiveros. I move that she be recognized, Mr. President.
The Deputy Minority Leader, Senator Risa Hontiveros, recognized.
Salamat po, Mr. President. Mr. President, I applaud the sponsors' courage in bringing to light these harrowing and urgent issues of large-scale corruption. Kaisa niyo po ako sa labang ito, Senator Ping. May nabasa po ako sa Facebook, Mr. President. The Philippines is not poor. We are plundered. I could not agree more. Ang Pilipinas po ay hindi isang mahirap na bansa. Biktima lang tayo ng kalat at sistematikong pagnanakaw. Dahil sa korupsyon, ng kaunti, patuloy na naghihirap ang karamihan. Sa estimasyon mismo ng gobyerno, nasa 20% o 1/5 ng kabuuang budget ng bansa ang nawawala taon-taon sa korupsyon. Katumbas po yan ng tinatansyang 1.6 trillion pesos na ninanakaw mula sa mga Pilipino kada taon. 1.6 trillion. Kahit ako po ay nahirapang maintindihan kung gaano kalaking pera yan. Chineko po, at sa 1.6 trillion pesos, pwede na tayong mamigay ng tig-1 milyong piso sa 1.6 milyon na tao. Nakakalula po. Lahat na yan habang nalulunod na ang mga karaniwang Pilipino. Nalulunod sa taas na presyo ng bilihin, sa trabahong hindi sapat ang kita, sa kalamidad at sa kawalan ng tugon at serbisyo publiko. Mayorya po ng mga Pilipino ay kumakayod ng tapat at nakikipagsapalaran ng patas. Insulto po na ang buwis na kinakaltas at dapat ginagamit para sa kanila ay inaanod lang sa baha ng korupsyon. Hirap na nga ang Pilipino, ninanakawan pa. Kung ang karaniwang Pilipino po ang magnakaw, kulong agad at pwedeng masira na ang buhay. Pero ang pagnanakaw ng mga opisyal sa pamamagitan ng korupsyon, parti-parti lang po, parang parti na po ng buhay na tanggap ng lahat. Hindi ko po yan matatanggap. At makakaasa po si Senator Lacson sa pag-usisa sa isyung ito. Salamat po, Senator Ping. Mabuhay